My name is Gordon Dean. I am the parent, the father of a young lady with a severe mental illness. She's diagnosed with schizophrenia. We've had numerous contacts with police officers over the last 5 years. Some of the officers have been truly exceptional. They perform better than many clinicians. There are, however, not nearly enough officers who can safely deal with mentally ill individuals. By safely, I mean safe for the officer and safe for the individual. There are two other issues I'd like to mention. First is communication and the need for open data. The police department is doing itself a real disservice by guarding information so closely. Open data while protecting dangerous information would be a great step forward. It should be noticed that in Virginia, FOIA does not prohibit the release of most information. It just allows it by the police departments. What and how much is released is a matter of departmental policy. Public information requests are frequently turned into FOIAs, and as such are either not responded to or fees are charged per question. I've been quoted fees ranging from $16 to $40,000. One such request, the $16 one, produced the information in 2013. The Fairfax County Police Department went out on almost 6,000 calls related to mental illness. That's not calls that came in, that's when they went. A typical example of the FOIA and policy problem is families can't get the information on incidents that occurred at their house while they were in it. Another excellent example of the FOIA problem is a case found on the Virginia FOIA Council website under AO-04-14. It regards the intersection of mental health, police departments, and mental illness. It regards a tragic suicide and a family's attempt to get information on it. Whether you know it or not, suicide is a crime in Virginia. It's a felony. It's my understanding that there's only one Fairfax County police officer handling all FOIA requests and informational subpoenas. The other issue I'd like to mention tonight is the impressive number of assaulting an officer charges and other felonies that mentally ill persons pick up. It should be understood that assaulting an officer doesn't necessarily mean that a person used a brick or a bat. It can be almost anything. In D.C., it's talking back to an officer. In Fairfax, it might be bumping into or touching an officer when standing up. I don't know for sure, but there seems to be a direct connection to this and the practice in Virginia of funding Commonwealth's attorneys' offices according to the number of felony prosecutions and sentencing events in the jurisdiction. The Virginia Compensation Board has further information on this topic in the Policies and Procedures sections under Commonwealth's Attorneys, pages 3 and 12 to 14. Thanks. I would like to close by just saying I fully support the statements made by Concerned Fairfax and Carol Bayshore. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Dean.